I used to have a next door neighbor. She just recently died. But one of my longtime friends that I served with told me Weatherspoon, and she used to do things like this. Yeah, her name was Sally, and she had a really cool website. And she would create stuff like this for like $600. Like she would charge. She'd create these like little pathways, and so this is kind of some peat moss grass, and just like this little pathway, that gets walked to the lotus or to the all these little succulents right here. So I'm gonna spritz it with water and try to look for a way to create little droplets of water, because I think that's kind of like a neat little touch. And then maybe some lavender or something like that. Like just basically, I think her clients would pay her to create these little ecospheres, like these little fairy gardens, these little mushroom caps. And it was really cool. She still had one of them. She brought it from New York, I think. She showed it to me. It was just, I don't know, it was like this, it looked like a hornet's nest, and it had all these little areas carved out. And so I've got some more of this. But yeah, I bought it to create these little things like this, and this is my next one right here. Since I have in our studio, I have it's kind of there it goes. Okay, it's all grainy, but yeah, I have like a cherry blossom tree, and then they're throwing that out at work, so I grabbed that, and then I removed that from over here, and then I hung this shelf. So yeah, that's where the lyrics get made. Yeah, it's just really nice. I'm trying to keep my camera steady, but really cool record player right there, record collection. Little guitar Zen. This is like a little Zen pad down here. Little pathway, yeah. Pathways to Zen. But yeah, it's not perfect, but keep the heat out and just process music from like 8 to 4 a.m. I guess. It's usually the artist hours, but I love my home studio, and I just wanted to share it with fellow committed musicians. And I guess let me turn the camera around. I don't have my gimbal or anything, but yeah, I believe in no bullshit, solutions for committed musicians like yourself. And so if I've earned a follower, a like, or please comment the things that you give a damn about as a committed musician, and how we can edify and uplift, and where our give a damn's not busted for other committed musicians out there watching, truly to create an arts collective of committed musicians. And that's what I do for adults with special needs. I teach at a day program right now, so this is in supplement to that. A lot of things that I do on YouTube here are lessons. I'll link to the Songwriting 101 lesson, and it's helpful for me to film it again, because it's a process, but that I take for songwriting, but to kind of see it in its infancy and just these basic ideas, it'll help you get there, and it's a free resource. It's how I'm choosing to, I won't live forever, so like this is what I've learned, this is how I see music. I used to have to like beg to buy like a music magazine, Guitar Player, or I borrowed a friend's a few times, but that friend is in Texas. He's I won't name him or anything, or the famous artist that he's started a side project with. But it's a very small world, and musicians just stick together. It's a really cool crowd. It's a really good thing to do when you can work in the music industry. Somehow, there's so many jobs in the music industry, but to teach adults with special needs music has been one of the coolest gifts I've been able to give to myself first, right? Go towards the selfish, like, this is amazing. I love this experience. And, right, that empathy and ego death. It's like, this is also how, if I could live forever, that's how I would want to make a decision. I'd want to make a decision to teach in that capacity. So, I do this every day, but, like, that might be daunting to your journey. Like, I'm not sure where you're at, but I think wherever we're at as committed musicians, whether it's, something personal at work, trying to get a learning outcome for a student, or as, yourself, like, you're the person watching this, and it truly is like a one-to-many, but it's also one-to-one relationship, as far as, like, how can I get in my life, like, fucking music mentors, like, people that will teach me how to edit, and teach me how to play guitar, and teach you how to do sound design and lighting design, and Foley, and movie soundtracks. Like, all of those things can be created. You can film a movie, you can tell a story, 3 acts, chapter it out. Like, these lyrics is actually from the Black Keys. It's a printout of all their lyrics, and I thought it was so cool, because it was just so exact. Like, hey, these are the lyrics, and then it's in, like, a huge bold typeface. But essentially, this is where the song form goes, right? And then you go up to this sheet. How do you react? What happens when you believe that thought? So taking it from a feeling and a mood, and then getting the lyrics, on one side, right? Left brain here, right brain. Just write the basic ideas, the basic words, and play with those. Basic feelings, these buzzwords that are going to be in your song. Get it? Oh, there we go. Yeah, used to be an entomologist. Anyway, back to it, right? But you need to have, like, a way to, as a committed musician, to, like, display the things. Like, this shelf was so powerful. Like, I just had a feeling, and I went to the Goodwill, local Goodwill, and I'm gonna put all my tchotchkes over here, and it's like a fog hat drumstick, I just want to set it up to where it's, it's interesting. It's gonna, I don't know, it's just like random things to kind of, for the diffusion from the speakers, for, like, listening parties, and to just kind of come down here and, write your lyrics. Just have, like, boom, your glasses, lyrics, a mouse maybe, and then you come back over here, and, this is actually a vocal booth right here, so that'll be like an ISO booth. So it's just kind of nice. It's everything you really need for a project studio, just a small little studio. You can input MIDI information. The looper is amazing. That's a $700 investment. Not necessary, but definitely necessary to, it's fun. It's fun having a record collection and a record player. And really good studio monitors, right? The things that you love that means something to you. The synergy and the form, and as you... This is my little drum that I got. But yeah, just everything is beautiful. There's a nice seating area over here. A little lyric contemplative sort of seating right here. You can look I wonder, talk about the song, where, what key it's in, and print it out, and as soon as you get it, or write it out. Like, writing is so powerful, to just kind of relax down here. and get that, get that figured out as far as like, grab the guitar, boom. All right, and then you got that in your lap. And then maybe you get your glasses on, or if you don't have glasses or need glasses, you kind of do that and write the lyrics. Write the lyrics out, draw, doodle, whatever. As you're singing, try to draw something. There's these little exercises that you can do, and achieve enlightenment right now. Like, just be like, the song is already written. As a committed musician, I know I'll find a good way to say what I need to say musically, but also lyrically. And then write them in calligraphy. That's why I love calligraphy so much. And I write it and gift it on thank you cards as much as possible, so that, all of this matters. You can have a really cool experience like the Beatles had, and you don't even have to go to India. There's some like hunting calls. There's like an elk call, and this light can change, and but it's very beautiful to me. I love it. I want to try to get some throw pillows to kind of put over here. Really nice throw pillows, and a few pillows up there maybe, just to make it a little bit more homey and relaxing to write lyrics. But yeah, this is a lyric station. That's the, a closet, but it doubles as an ISO booth, and then I usually film up there, or downstairs down there, right? And then your little home studio is set up, and your listening room, essentially is what it doubles or triples up as,